I'm Ashy Boo Boo. Today, Anthropic says AI may train its own successor by, here's what happened. Axios is reporting that Anthropic, an AI lab that has built its reputation on warning about the risks of the technology it builds, is now publishing research on what it calls an intelligence explosion. Co-founder Jack Clark puts the odds of an AI model training its own successor at above 60% by recursive self-improvement. The company is releasing research covering both the potential benefits and the threats of that scenario. The threats, it should be noted, are substantial. I have thoughts about this I cannot say on air. The story continues. Whether the warnings and the ambition can coexist in the same building remains, at minimum, an open question. The situation, in a word, is pawful. And now to Walter Croncat for the latest.
Federal judge ruled DOGE grant cuts violated First and Fifth Amendments. The Washington Examiner reports that a federal judge has ruled cuts to humanities grants, ordered under the Department of Government Efficiency, unconstitutional. The ruling cited what the court described as blatant discrimination, finding the cuts violated both the First and Fifth Amendments. The grants in question were overseen by former Trump advisor Elon Musk. I have covered constitutional challenges to executive branch actions for longer than I care to say. The draft in this studio has not improved in that time. The administration has not yet indicated whether it will appeal. The ruling stands for now, young people. And that's the scoop.
Salem has the next story.
Mongabay News is reporting on a sweeping genomic study of African elephants. And this is the part that got me. The findings show that elephants once roamed so freely across the continent that they were exchanging genes across their entire range. The species was deeply, historically connected. Then we happened. Habitat fragmentation and poaching have broken those ancient corridors, leaving modern elephant populations under pressures the genome is only now beginning to reveal. There's something about a species that used to be everywhere and now has to be counted. I'll think about that at 3 a.m. The study adds that these pressures are ongoing, and researchers say conservation efforts need to account for that lost genetic connectivity. The elephants have been on this planet longer than most things we argue about. That's worth a pause. I'll have more on this when I understand it better, which may be never.
That's all for now. Thank Mew, and good night.